That intro was a train wreck and a half. Like, it all started, like, it said I didn't go live, and I was like, oh, okay. So I was just kind of like popping the guitar, and then without me clicking anything, it was like, you are live. I'm like, oh, shoot. You threw all my mojo off, YouTube. So howdy, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Train wrecks, man. You gotta roll with it. Keep it popping. Some actual factuals. What's in the rear pickup? Well, I consider this to be the rear pick. I know I always get confused because some people view this as like pickup 1 because they'll be like, oh, that's position 1. But I view this as position 1, your bridge. So this is a DiMarzio Chopper T, and this is a Twang King. I wasn't loving the Twang King. Maybe I forgot. What did I forget? Maybe he forgot. I don't know. Maybe I did forget. Oh, you just got the reminder? Yeah, YouTube's being weird. But so anyways, I was not really digging this neck pickup very much. And what I did was, because, so here's the issue that I ran into. It was too bright sounding for me. It was almost like brittle sounding to me. So I lowered it pretty low, and I also lowered the bridge quite a bit too. The Chopper T is a hot pickup. Ron, you ordered it, dude. That is fantastic. It's fantastic. Poco de Beppo. Excellent, dude. I cannot wait for you to get your NoHo, man. I can't wait to get one to try. Logan, what's poppin'? Oh, Steve from Boston, my dude. What's happening, man? It's funny, me and Steve have a thing. Whenever either one of us gets a new guitar, we just send each other a text that says, well, well, well. And then it's just like, all right, I'm waiting on the picture. So how is everyone? Sean! Dude, what's poppin', man? Oh, there goes my pick. Pick is long gone. Woo! I stole the coolest thing in the world from Sean, from one of his songs. I don't remember the exact way that you did it, Sean. What song was it? I can't remember the name. I know you play it different than how I figured it out, but he does a thing like this with these. I don't know what these chords are. But I like, for whatever reason, to me that just works everywhere. So I was just like messing around before the camera went on. I was just kind of, you know, just do like a 1-4-5, and I was like, I don't know why, but like it never doesn't work. Don't know what it is, but I dig it. Did you mail those Furman guitars back? I did. The vintage S's that I had, I did. I had to send those back, unfortunately. I do not have the NoHo yet, though. I was just talking to my buddy Jeff over there, and he was telling me he was waiting to get the pictures done on it, so he just finished those, so that should be going out to me very soon. And I asked them if they would send me another vintage T with humbuckers in it, because I just wanted to do a comparison video, because I get asked that a bunch. So hopefully I'll be getting another vintage T with humbuggies in it. You saw Kiss Tuesday? Dude, that is rad. That's awesome. I wish I could have saw them. I know this is their end of the road tour. And I would say it's not the last time you'll be able to see Kiss live. I think it's maybe the last like world tour that they'll possibly do. But I bet you Kiss will do like Vegas residencies and stuff like that. They're like the perfect band for that kind of stuff. And if anybody is not subscribed to Sean Tubbs on here, you good, bro? Seriously, if you're not, you gotta subscribe to him. Also, Steve from Boston, if he's still here. Both very good friends of mine. Hey Braxo, how much on the speed challenge? I'm doing good. You know, I've really been taking my time with that speed challenge I did for you guys, and I actually have another challenge already ready to go once this one's finished. And the next one is a legato idea that I was doing. I'll show you the idea real quick. You know, it's not the best audio right now, but basically the picking one, I'm at around like 135, and I forgot in the tablature I listed it because I didn't think about it. I listed it as a 4/4 time signature, but it's actually 3/4 is how I'm playing it. But I'm doing like 135 very comfortably now. I can't do it right now because I'm not warmed up, but and the descending one has come such a long way. I've not heard of that, Alex. But the legato one I had that I think that'll be the next challenge, assuming I don't change it, is basically like it's like outlining like a major 7 chord. I gotta play it slow because I'm not good at it yet, but it's kind of like this. Well, once I can play it actually halfway decent, but once you kind of get speeding that up, a lot of passing tones in it, but legato, learn the legato thing. I'm terrible. But it was actually when I was at NAMM, I got to hang out with the guys from Karinja. And their guitar players were crazy. Pierre, me and Pierre were jamming, and Pierre was saying, like, he studied jazz and all that kind of stuff. And he was just showing me these different ideas because his playing was just insane. And the one he showed me, it's completely, I don't remember it, but I remember the beginning because I thought it was really cool the way he was doing the major 7. And I only remember that first part. That's all I can remember. But, so I was like, oh, well, if I add these kind of passing tones. Kind of has that Richie Kotzen vibe. But, you know. In Boston, it's legata. That's more like that's more like a Jersey kind of thing. Boston. That's pretty wicked. I thought you were learning trumpet here. You are in the wrong. Although I'm sure that my guitar playing is so inaudible to even tell what instrument it is. But this is, and believe it or not, I would play trumpet even worse than guitar. Get in the car with the legato. Get in the wicked car. More Than a Feeling by Boston. Play some country licks. I'm afraid I am not educated in the ways of country. I know a couple of hack country lick from years of hacking around with it, but not any like you want to hear like Andy Wood or Johnny Highland or anything like that. I'll let you guys hear some better audio with this here guitar. I do think this guitar sounds really, really good. I don't know Livewire, unfortunately, by Motley Crue. I should learn some Crue stuff after watching The Dirt, but unfortunately, no. But here's some better audio with the guitar. Guys are doing a great job of naming all the stuff I don't know. Brendan, dude, thank you so much for the super chat, my man. I really appreciate that. Any recommendation for cool shops in Nashville going there? Oh, dude, go to Groon's, go to Carter's. Ask Sean. You've got the perfect guy to ask. It's in the chat, or if he's still here. Sean, what are the cool guitar shops? I mean, and then you can go get some Edley's Barbecue, and Nashville is awesome. But yeah, off the top of my head, Carter's, like I said, Groon's. It depends, you know, what you're looking for down there. Economy shred. Can't shred when I'm not warmed up. Yeah, there it is. Officially approved recommendation from Sean. I'm gonna switch guitars. I have just been a lot of non-guitar playing going on lately. Got some Deaf Bag or Leopard. Or is it, how does Let's Get Rock? Let's get rocked. I'm your average, ordinary, everyday kid. Happy to do nothing. In fact, that's what I said. There was something I saw that I wanted to comment on, and I've lost it. Can I play Ain't Talking About Love? God, this could not be more different going from the big old neck on that telly to this tiny little neck. I didn't plan that out very well. I can probably play this one better right now. Thank you. Some major minor pentatonic mix stuff. Sure. I mean, Like, to me, all that stuff is like mixing major and minor. So it's like, I guess if you're looking at it in like box shapes or like the pentatonic scale, if you're in like box 1, the way that I've always remembered that is the major pentatonic box that's right there in the same position, basically, if you like I said, if you view it in boxes, is always one box higher in shape. So like box 1's right here in your root position, but box 2 major is here. You know, same. So if you're in box 5 minor, then box 4 major is the one that's right there for that one. I'm sorry, box 1 would be here. So it's box 5 minor, box 1 major. So then you just kind of mix them. I don't know any Queen, I'm afraid. Sean! Piers Johnson. What's up, dude? Crackle Sharvel. Yes. Release the crackle. That is what just happened. Hendrix. Ooh. Later, Sean. Dude, thank you for tuning in, man. I gotta text you back here after the stream. But she's got the look that kale. I don't know much Motley Crue, I'm afraid. I know kicks are hard. I did watch The Dirt. I thought it was really good. I really liked the, you know, the overall movie. There were like a few things that I was just kind of like, that probably could have been better. But yeah, I thought it was good. I think that it actually, I personally wish, or maybe they're kind of like gearing up to do something like this. But I wish that, and my friend said the exact same thing. He texted me. I was like, dude, that's exactly what I was thinking. Is I thought it should have been like a series. Like, I think they could have made episodes out of it, but maybe that wouldn't have been as much of like a cohesive thing. But anyway, I thought it was great. I thought it was a lot better. Like, you know, I didn't really care for like the Def Leppard movie that they did, you know, as much, and I thought that one was really good. So, someone asked for the rig. This is just the Axe effects. Oh, thank you so much, Patrick. Perpetual burn, yeah, right. Play some Zeppelin. Someone asked for a dive bomb, and I am happy to oblige. Oblige? There we go. So back to better guitar audio. Enough of me blabbing. I can't remember Take Your Whiskey Home. If you take your whiskey. It's like, it's that, isn't it? It's out of G. I don't know if Steve is still here. It's out of G, isn't it? Forgot it for a second. I was like, wait, I think I remember that. Band jam. No one ever does a live feed on the toilet. You know what? Let's do it right now. New Ingve album. I haven't listened to all the way through yet. I have not. I didn't know he had a new album. So I will have to check it out. Check it out. What's it all about? I see a ha ha ha. Since I've been loving you. I don't actually know that one. Check pickup. Not sure. Nice. Sweeney Todd. Do you know any? I don't know any Michael Schenker. You know, I haven't honestly listened to him too much, believe it or not. Not very wide style. Who is the main vibrato? You know what? Angus has one of my favorite vibratos. So I actually, yeah, Angus is one of my favorite ones. Who else? Oddly enough, Zach Wilde, although I don't really like vibrato like him. I like his control. And George Lynch, Warren DeMartini, I always thought had a great vibrato. I think Eddie Van Halen has a fantastic vibrato. So yeah, so I you know, it's not like one of those super, like obviously like Zach Wilde is a ridiculously wide vibrato. But I always thought mine is kind of just like that medium, you know. How's Mason? Mason's doing great on guitar practice. His guitar is right there. So basically, what we started doing, and this was my my wife's idea, and I think it it works out good. Is I show him stuff, and then basically he teaches my wife, even though she already knows the stuff, but he teaches my wife then what he learned. And we all have like a different guitar, and we have, each get stickers. So basically every day that I teach him, I get a sticker that goes on the back of the guitar. He gets a sticker that goes on the back of his guitar. And when he teaches my wife, Gabby, stuff, then she gets a sticker. So it's, I think it's been working really, really well. So he knows basically, he knows the names of the strings up and down. He knows Smoke on the Water all the way through. We're working on alternate picking on some stuff. And yesterday we did Thunderstruck. We're doing it on the high E string for now, but we will be going over to the B string and all that stuff. Bend. Oh yeah, so yeah, that's always tough. Those real thick strings. Should they make a movie about The Who? I'm not a big Who fan, to be honest. But I'm sure there are, obviously they have a humongous fan base. I'm sure people would really like it. My son he just turned 7 yesterday. Yep, so yesterday was his B-day. I don't know if I have a favorite song. I mean, How for Teachers why I started playing guitar. What's the advantage of a locking nut? Well, this just, in conjunction with the Floyd Rose, it keeps your guitar in tune, so you can use like a whammy bar. So I can do like if you did like a traditional Strat, for example, and did something like this. very rarely will that guitar stay in tune. So luckily with a locking nut and a Floyd Rose, I can do that stuff. Oh, I'm so totally in tune. So you can do those flutters. You bought a Friedman? Wait, guitar or amp? I actually have a collab I'm working on right now with Tim Pierce, Pete Thorne, and Jared Dines, all in one video, a video idea I had. You got a guitar? Well, you know what that means, man. I got to switch. What'd you get? Vintage T, Vintage S, Cali, NoHo, Metro D. Fill us in, man. Fill us in. Let me, I'll switch. New Friedman Cali. Woo! Dude, congrats, man. You will not be sorry. Well, that means I gotta go get the Cali, right? Isn't that what that means? I feel like that is what that means. I'll be right back. I feel like I have to get the Cali now. From one Floyd Rose guitar to another. Cali time. So did you order it from a store like Sweetwater, or did you just order it directly from Friedman and do like a full custom basically on it? Right now I don't have any pedals or anything. Check. What happened? Can you guys still see me? Oh, I see, because I switched the Vintage T. I'll switch back to it, don't worry. I don't know anything about the GJ2. I didn't actually know that that was a thing, unfortunately. But, yeah, so, you know, this is for showmen. Dude, you will be so pumped up when you get your Cali. I'll flip it over some better audio. This jam session dedicated to showman blues. And his new Cali. Bang, bang. I can just feel my hand. It's just an off night, but you know what? We're going to keep rocking with it. You can feel my, yeah, I've talked about this before on here. Some nights, like, it's just like your hands just feel so tired. Godzilla. Ooh, I wish I would have seen that sooner. Maple neck too, dude. You're killing it. What color did you get, Showman? Crowbar. Mine is a tie between Perry Mason and Miracle Man. Yeah, you know what, man? I think Miracle Man is probably my favorite. Just that. David Guitar Madman. Candy Apple Red. Over a 3 time. Ooh, you know what? My friend has one of those. My buddy Mark. That's a. No, you know what? His is over. Who is that? Who got one of those? Over like a 3-tone over gold over red. I can't remember what it was. I've seen exactly what you're talking about though. Video about how to find the key of a Ranger riff. To be honest, man, I just listen to it and I just go like this. I just like go up the scale if I don't know what it is. Sometimes you can just tell, like, if they're going like, I'm like, oh, that's A. Writing original stuff. I feel like I have ideas, but just won't come out. Thanks. You know what? One of the things I really like is exploring, you know, like chord progressions and stuff like that. That was always like a huge help for me. Even like if you saw, was it yesterday? I think yesterday my Revv demo of the D20, which is actually sitting right there. And if you look right here, look at that. Oh, maybe. Wow, this is really confusing. There we go. Those are Revv G3 and G4 pedals that I'll be giving away very soon. Anyways, wow, that was like, my brain was just like, couldn't handle what was happening. You know, mixing up like chord progressions and stuff like that, to me is really fun. So like, you know, like that main riff to that song, basically it was this. I don't even remember how I did that intro. The intro to that riff was like off the cuff and just in like one take. You know, that's all it was. How did I do that? Whatever it was. So then the main part of the song was this. Then there was like the jazz section, but then like the chord progression changes a little bit. It started with that same kind of like, it was like a B minor 7. You know, so there was like some chords in there. Sometimes I found really fun stuff just by exploring chord progressions and trying to like outline the chord or something like that. So maybe that can help. Take one of those pedals. Yeah, I know. So for the pedals, basically, I know we're going to give 2 away on Instagram and then 2 here on YouTube. Here's live. I dig your playing, man. You have some great guitars. Well, thank you, Jeremy, and thank you for tuning in, man. Glad you can make it. Clarence, shout out! A lounge competition is fierce to get. Nah, I haven't even heard of that. I'll check that out. What do you think of the Friedman small box 50 amps? I think they're great. You know, pretty much all the Friedman stuff is fantastic. Played a Scala. I have. You know what's funny? I've told the story before, but I got to actually I got to play one at dinner. I played the one. It's on his Instagram page, but we were having dinner at Nam, and we were at this Korean barbecue place, and one of the owners of Vola Guitars, which you guys know I do a lot with Vola. We're having dinner, and he was just saying that he has two of his friends were coming to dinner. I was like, oh, cool. And it was this, man and woman showed up, and they sat like I was sitting here, and they were set across from me. And I was just kind of listening to him talk, and I saw a shirt, and the shirt said Scala on it. And I was like, I started to say like, oh, you like Scala guitars. And then it hit me, and I was like, Scala, I was like, oh, are you Leo? And he has like where were they from? Like a Scandinavian kind of accent, I think, is what it was. And I was just like, whoa, and kind of like, I've wanted a Scala for a really long time. If you haven't checked them out, go check out their guitars. I really think he does they're basically like masterpieces. He does incredible work. And, so we talked about, guitars and stuff. He was such a cool guy. And after we did all that, he was like, wait here, I'll be back. And then he went out to his car, and he like brought in. I was like, dude, I've wanted to play one of your guitars for like 10 years or however long it's been. And so I'm like at this, and he handed it to me, and I'm like, oh, hold on, let me like wash my hands and stuff, because I was like, I don't want to get anything on my guitar. And he's like, it doesn't matter. I was like, oh, it matters, to me. I would feel disrespectful playing someone's guitar after just eating and all that stuff. So I like ran and washed my hands and like came back and sat down, and we're just like at this Korean barbecue place, and I'm like, I'm playing a Scala guitar. Immensely with shredding, sir. Oh, thank you, man, so much. Yeah, I apologize. My shreddy playing is not on par tonight, but what can you do? Real time. Oh, it's all good, showman. Dude, I'm just pumped up about your Cali, man. My wife does this every time. Do you like Kramer guitars? I do like Kramer. I was just in, there's a store in Ohio, a guitar store called Metronome Music. I was just in there. They were working on my Les Paul. So I haven't had my Les Paul for a week. And hopefully I'll have the video. I did like a real short video just basically talking about my Les Paul, getting it fixed, and stuff like that. But oh, thank you, man. Yeah, sorry, I'm not good at telling stories. Some guys are just like good at telling stories, and I'm not one of those guys. I like ramble. But anyway, as I'm doing it, I just got my Les Paul back. They fixed it. There was some stuff wrong with it, and we were talking about Kramer guitars, and they just got in the Jimmy Page Telecaster, the mirror one, not the Dragon Tele yet. But if you live in Ohio, check Metronome Music out, man. Yeah, but anyway, so they got the Jimmy Page Tele in, so they were kind of showing that to me. Chris was and all that stuff while I was picking up my guitar. Play Crab Rave? I don't know what that is. Not only am I going to Gear Fest. Oh wait, no, Gear Fest. Sorry, I'm thinking of Guitar Fest. I'm also going to Gear Fest. I'm not sure what day I'll be there. I typically only go one day, but I will be there. Tones we are hearing. Amp. The room. You're hearing the Axe effects. When I do live streams, I like to do the Axe effects because it's right here beside me and I can control everything. The amps. I don't know how close they look necessarily to you in videos, but they're pretty far from me. I would have to get up every time I want to do something. OHIO. Don't stop believing. The Dragon Tele is not out yet, but the mirror. So the Dragon Tele that a lot of people are getting is the Made in Mexico one, but he also had his mirror Telecaster, which is a USA one. If you go to my Instagram page, I posted a picture of it. It was really cool. It's very light. I was surprised. I don't know exactly when that is coming out. They said they have it on order. I saw harmonic minor, but it's gone now. Someone was asking something about the harmonic minor scale. I have watched The Dirt. Sorry, everything's updating and moving. I did watch The Dirt on Netflix. I thought it was really good. I thought, you know what? I think that to me, the most impressive thing of that movie was I thought the casting was really, really good. I don't play in any bands, you know? I'm currently not doing that. Yeah, there were definitely some questionable scenes in the Dirt. Mixing, can I do a lesson on mixing major and minor? Yeah, definitely. I think I have a few of those actually. Do I edit my drum loops a lot? Sometimes, not always, but you know, sometimes if the groove just is, you know, sometimes crashes and stuff like that are just not in the right spots, and you know, I do that stuff, or like the kick is just not right, so I kind of have to go through and do all that. Minor drum scales are both equally. I don't even know, man. I have no clue what any of that what your comment just said is. Yeah, he's been doing great with practice, you know? My son's been doing really, really good with all that stuff. And I'll switch to the... I can't play the Les Paul. You'll have to wait for tomorrow's video to hear the Les Paul. But I got to hear things on it that I've never heard before. Oh, almost dropped the vintage T. Good thing it's relic, right? Does the harmonic minor scale need a dominant fifth chord to solo over? I have no clue, man. I don't know much. You know, I've never really got into like the darker sounding scales, like the harmonic minors and all that kind of stuff. The one I like of those scales that I got into was more like the Hungarian minor stuff. That's a Friedman signature guitar? No. It's just a normal, you know, run-of-the-mill Friedman guitar. I'd love to. Well, what is that company that makes those Brad Paisley tellies? Speed challenge. I'm comfortably at 135 now, so I feel like I'm really on track. I'm spending a lot of time. You know, I'm not jumping ahead until I'm real comfortable with it. Fender. I know Fender has Brad Paisley guitars, but I thought someone else made his guitars. Like he plays another person's. It's like a smaller custom shop guy makes guitars for him. In his yearly show, a little nervous and intimidated. Any suggestions? Yeah, man. You know, when you're playing guitar, especially live and stuff like that, dude, you're just getting up there and doing your thing. You know, don't view it as anything different. I'll tell you, one of the best things you can do is just take a deep breath, like before you play. Like honestly, just like a real, you know, take it. Just let the nerves out. Kind of slows your heart down a little bit, and allows you to just like chill for a minute. I've never played Rocksmith before. Is it Harley Benton? Like the guitars? Sorry, I must have missed something. Must have missed part of the question. Crook. There, that's what it is. Is it Crook? Is that how you say it? That's who it is. Yeah. Yeah, it makes his Paisley guitars. He can play Smoke on the Water now. Progress on my pedal board. I'm unfortunately the biggest holdup on that progress right now. I have some of the final pedals I need to do stuff with first. It's still pre-ordered to next week. Ho ho ho! Oh ho ho ho! This is the pedal that Brax was talking about, and I am doing a video about this one. This was, to me, this is my favorite pedal of NAMM. 100%. Rachia. This was my favorite pedal from NAMM. The Danelectro Breakdown pedal. They really did a good job with this one. Thank you, man. Yeah, I love the Katzentelli, too. I was playing it earlier. I do like Rush, of course, you know. For beginner pedals, I guess it depends on what you really want to do. Tone wood, I do believe in tone wood to a degree. You know, I think pickups obviously make up the biggest part of a guitar sound, but I think that tone woods and stuff do affect the sound of a guitar, like the way it resonates and stuff like that. I don't plan on stacking this pedal. It sounded just really good on its own to me. Tuner pedal. That's a good beginner pedal. Signature pedal. What would it be if I had my own signature pedal? Maybe you'll have to wait and see what it would be. But for real though, you might have to wait and see. Where do I buy most of my guitars? I've bought a fair I've bought a fair amount of my guitars through Sweetwater. You know, to be honest, their 3 Easy Pay thing is such a great tool. I've bought a store I mentioned earlier, Metronome Music. I've bought a lot of guitars from there. We do not need a high-end acoustic. No matter what you say. No matter what you say. But yeah, we see. My wife bought her Strat from there. We bought the Blue Telly from Metronome. My Crackle Charvel from Metronome. What else? I mean, I've bought other guitars that I no longer have that I've sold from, you know, that I bought from Metronome. So I'd say the 2 biggest places that we've gotten guitars from is Metronome and Sweetwater. How many guitars do we have? I don't know exactly. I think it's like 10 or 15 now, which to me seems like it's like that we're approaching maximum capacity of being able to play them. I've never bought a guitar from Sour Water, believe it or not. I don't believe Sweetwater runs your credit for 3 Easy Pay. I don't know though, to be honest. First guitar was a silver Samick Strat style guitar. What made me start playing guitar was hearing Hot for Teacher. I heard, you know, that tapping section that Eddie does in the beginning. I was like, what is that? It just sounded cool. And I just remember my dad being like, yeah, that's Eddie Van Halen. And my dad's Southern. And I was like, oh, what? And, and I was just kind of like fascinated with it from there. And believe it or not, also, it was kind of like two things. It was that, and it was actually, if you remember, a band called Creed had a song, and it was just like a really, to me, like a beautiful piece of music. What was it called? I can't remember the name of the song. 6 feet from the edge and I'm thinking. I don't know what the name of that song is anymore, but that was actually one too. I heard that, and it was just like this really like beautiful, clean sound. With arms wide open. It's not that one. With arms wide open, and understand. So the reason why it's funny, these two bands, why they were so important to me, Creed and Van Halen, I couldn't play One Last Breath. That's what it's called. I couldn't play any Van Halen songs, But what I could play were Creed songs. So I learned like all of Human Clay, My Own Prison, most of Weathered. He really got into like different tunings, and I didn't like tuning guitar. But Arms Wide Open. Again, that was a beautiful guitar line. Well, I returned. Seems my life gonna change. And that was like the first solo I could ever. No, actually, the first solo was Kryptonite I could ever play. But the second solo that I could ever play was a Creed song that goes. Let's see. Something like that. I can't remember it anymore, but it had a little solo in it. Clarence, dude, thank you, man. Do you know any Dokken or Queensryche? Can you play something of that mindset? I like give back because do so much. Oh, dude, I really appreciate that, man. That it's very appreciated. And yeah, I'll definitely play some rockin' Dokken for you. Rockin' like Dokken. And so here is a little I don't know any Queensryche, I'm afraid, but I'll do a little Dokken medley for you. Maybe, if I can remember how to flip this over. My brain's like short.
And goodbye string. Broke the low E string. That, I am not totally sure what happened. Aha! I take that back. I do know what happens. The end of the string broke. These are actually still the strings that came on the guitar. So I needed to change them anyways. So there you have it. Broke a string. Yo, I think we leave it. Yeah, stage hands here. I think we leave it at that for the night. Broken string. Did I blow the doorknob off? All right, fine. Want to be a jerk? Oh, Jason, sorry, dude, thank you so much for the super chat, Jason. Rest in peace, E-string. What have you done? I saw a comment from Who's That Girl trolling my doorknob. I don't know if I've ever broken a low E string either, but I think we just witnessed it happen live for the first time. So there you have it. That I don't know if I've ever broken a low E string. It was weird. It broke at the actual ball end of the string. And in case I think I did, but thank you, Jason, very much. Hashtag doorknob wars. No, I slipped in the shower and tried to grab the water. Top 10 deaths caught on camera. That is hilarious. Oh yeah. But that's it, guys. I'm gonna go hang out with the family. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me. Thank you for all the super chats. You guys are always so nice about that stuff. Tomorrow should be a new video about the Les Paul, about getting it fixed. I think Sunday will be a day off. And I think we're just gonna roll with it, yo. And I guess I'm gonna change strings. I need to change strings on a couple guitars, so I guess I'll get it all out of the way. Oh, one thing real quick. I want to see if you guys were interested in this. It might not be something that I don't go officially live on YouTube, but if you have not yet, make sure you turn on your notifications on here, because that lets you know when I post in the community section on here. Or if you're a member of the channel, then you also get notified of this. But I thought about doing a live guitar practice of doing like a 30-minute session, just going over the speed challenge, you know, just kind of literally doing it with a metronome. We can do it together for 30 minutes. And I would go live, but it wouldn't be public on YouTube. You would have to be, you know, you have to click the link basically, which I would post on the community section on YouTube. So if you have not enabled your notifications yet,
make sure you do that. I thought it'd be kind of good way to just, you know, like we can just sit there and drive each other crazy going. You know. So let me know what you guys think about that. And cool, yeah. So I'll be doing that. Soothing. But have a great night, guys. Have a good weekend. Like I said, new video tomorrow, and then Monday we back at it. So have a great one, everyone. And again, oh yeah, thank you, Clarence. Again, thank you for the super chat, man. I appreciate that as always. So peace out, homies. Keep on rocking, and I'll see you later. Woo! Psych! Oh, did I get you? Did I get you that time? All right. Later, guys. I can't hold my hand up to try to fake you out. Later, everyone. Bye.